Hey, what's up everybody? Pure 13 back again with another League of Legends video for you guys. Today I'm playing Annie mid. Just kind of felt like playing a champ, I guess that I didn't have to think too much about because it's fucking Annie. Like, it's pretty much as straightforward as it gets. I figured this would make easy gameplay. Like, at first I was thinking, let's play some Zed, and then I was like, that might be kind of stupid because either I'm just going to feed my ass off or I'm probably not going to talk much, so that might not be that great of a idea. So, the thing is I was going into this video sort of thinking at first, like, do I want to get like my Akali video? Should I kind of switch up the style? And I figured maybe I should kind of switch it up. Maybe it's just like a tad bit, because in that video I didn't really talk about anything. I mean, kind of what was going on in the game, but it was just kind of dry. This one I was like, you know, maybe I should actually have some content, you know, something to really talk about. I'm into fucking Ziggs. God, I don't like Ziggs. I mean, I think he's kind of a stupid mid laner, to be honest, but like he's sort of annoying to play against, especially when I'm playing like Annie. Like, you know, I can dive him and I just have less range than him, but it's whatever. But yeah, I figured, like, you know, maybe I should have something to actually talk about today, and I figured what best, like, you know, what should I really talk about? Honestly, I didn't have anything to actually talk about. I mean, I think I had something in my head at first, but I kind of just completely forgot it. And then I was like, well, what the fuck am I going to talk about? But then the funny thing is, so I was trying to get into this match for like 15 freaking minutes. For some reason. Like, it was taking me way too fucking long to get into this game. And I'm like, I'm trying to play a normal game in silver. Like, I'm silver elo trying to play a fucking normal game. It shouldn't take me 15 minutes, but I had like 6 dodges and like the Q time was fucking ridiculous, and I was honestly just kind of getting a little bit salt because I was like, why is it taking me like freaking almost 20 minutes? That's a bit of an exaggeration, but why is it taking me so freaking long to get into a freaking normal game? Not even ranked. Thunderlords? No? Alright, let's put up the shield. Does he have ignite? No, he has barrier. Okay. Alright, that's no bueno. What am I doing? What are you doing? So I realized what I just said. I said he wasn't gonna get a kill. And yeah, here I am. I mean, what did I say in the beginning? I said I didn't like Ziggs. I said even though I think he's not that great of that amazing of a champ, I don't like him. I don't like facing Ziggs. He's kind of one of those champs that I don't really like to fucking face. So even though I don't think he's that great, I'm not gonna fucking play him. I'm not gonna fucking learn how to play Ziggs. I personally just don't like to play Ziggs. But honestly, kind of going on what I just said about the fact that I don't like to play Ziggs. Now I kind of just thought about what I can actually talk about in this video. Great content, right? Thinking about it on the fly. What champs do you guys just not like to face? Or if you're watching this and you don't really play League, you just somehow stumble upon my video, maybe from my Dark Souls, who knows? What, in any type of game, maybe it's a fighting game, maybe it's like a sport game and like a player or like a team that maybe you don't like playing against. Like, what's something in a game that you really hate playing against? And it doesn't have to make sense. Like, it doesn't have to make sense why you don't like to play against that champ. Like, if you're like for example, if you're saying like right now, like, I don't like to face Yasuo top, that makes sense because he's retarded right now in terms of like stats and shit. But like Ziggs, for example, like, there's no reason for me to not like playing against him, but I don't. Like, maybe it could just because of a lot of the champs that I play, but I just do not like facing him. I honestly just think his abilities are cancerous. Like look at him. Like, look at him. He's just so fucking AIDS. But like, yeah, there has to be a lot of those. Oh shit. God damn it, Corey. You know, why the fuck is it Alistar jungle? I literally, the thing is I have my pink and I haven't used it. I have not used it, so that's on me. That's just a stupid play by me on my part. I take full blame. Full blame. Get it? God damn it. This is not turning out to be that great of a. This is not turning out to not be an amazing play or gameplay by me, because I am not playing well. Okay, Fiora, cool. I don't really have Tibbers yet though, so if you were thinking. All right, and we get the help from the top lane. You see, this is what you people need to learn. You see, this is how you don't feed. You know, even if you go behind, you just wait. You wait for help. That's what you have to do. You wait for help. Help will eventually come. If you continuously do not die, help will come your way, guys. Rest assured. Rest assured. No, but seriously, like, alright, coming back onto what I was talking about, champs I don't like to play. So obviously, play against. Obviously, you guys know Ziggs is up there. But there are others as well. I get this blasting wand for some more damage, get some health, get 1 health pot. Hopefully I don't need to. And let's place this ward later. But yeah, there's others, obviously. And we're going to keep it mid lane oriented. I'll probably go to the other lanes as we go along. And we're going to keep it mid lane oriented. I would say Brand is probably the champ. Actually, scratch that. Malzahar is the champ that I hate the most. Now, Malz makes sense. As you could probably tell from the League of Legends videos that I have posted. Oh, never mind, he's there. From the League of Legends videos that I have posted, other than this one, this is the first one that I'm playing a mage. Now, I think all of them I am in mid lane. I could be wrong. I could have one that I'm not. But this is, I believe, the first one I'm playing like a pure mage. So, as you can tell, I obviously prefer assassins. Now, Malzahar is like that dude. Malz is like that guy friend that like girls have that might be gay, that always kind of says that the guy that the girl's talking to is probably a douchebag. Like, he's that guy. He's also that guy that likes some girl, like he likes a girl, right? But like he's like basically friend zoned, like not necessarily completely friend zoned, but like he's pretty close to friend zoned. So that means any guy that he that girl that he likes is talking to some dude, he instantly starts talking shit about him. This dude could be like a billionaire philanthropist that gave his kidney to some starving kid in Africa, and he's still gonna find some reason to talk shit about him just because he wants her. He wants this girl. He's not gonna tell you that he's this amazing guy and that you should get with him because he wants you. So he's gonna talk shit. That's Malz, essentially, right? You can't be an assassin and play against Malz. Unless this Malz is half retarded, there is no reason for you to die to him. Zero reason. You push the lane, he can't roam. He tries to kill you, you press R. Basically, your lane is useless. Unless, like I said, this Malz has no idea how to play the game. And then maybe you can get an outcome. But like other than that, if he's like halfway like decent at life, there's no reason for him to die to you. There's like his entire kit is basically there to fuck you. So just like that friend whose entire life is literally to make sure that you don't get the pussy, Malz is gonna make sure that you don't get the ADC or the kills. Okay, well, I don't know what the hell they're doing there. What the fuck? But yeah, like, that's why I don't like him. Honestly, it's extremely annoying. Like, it's the worst when, like, let's say, like, your last pick. But, like, your last pick, when, like, they have one pick left, like, you know, like that, when you're in draft mode. And, like, every lane but mid lane has been picked, right? And then you're like, they don't have too much annoying CC. Like, it's pretty safe to play an assassin into this lane. I'm playing this lane so bitchy. I realize I haven't tried to kill him once, but that's why I don't like Ziggs. Like, like, for me to try to get to him, I have to, like, go through, like, a bunch of mines like I'm in fucking World War I, and it's like, what the fuck is the point? I'm not walking into here. Can somebody, one of you two do that shit? Can you guys do it? Somebody? Whatever. Okay. Cool shit, guys. Thanks for your help. You dragged me to my death and you did nothing to help me. Fucking great. But anyway, to continue back into what I was saying before the salt kicked in. What was I saying before? Well, first I was talking about Ziggs, right? Yeah, I went on like a little Ziggs tangent, that why I couldn't get to him, but that's besides the point. Let's get back to Malz. But yeah, it's so annoying when, like, everything was picked and you're the mid lane pick and you're like, it's looking pretty. Who did I kill? The fuck? Whatever. But it's really annoying. You're like, it's pretty safe. I might want to go that Zed or that Diana, and then that last pick is Malz. When that happens, I get so salt because I'm like, nobody banned him. Of course, I didn't ban him because he's not that a priority of a ban. And I'm just like, now I have to play against him, and it's so AIDS. For lack of a better word, because the space AIDS and shit, but it's so AIDS to have to play against him. It's so ridiculous because it's like, you can't do anything. You literally can't do anything. You can't roam because then your turret's gone. You can't try to kill him because he just ults you, and then the jungler like magically is there every time, even though they were just bot lane. They teleported to mid because Malz ulted, and you're basically left useless. And then mid game comes and you have no money because you got no CS and you weren't able to get a kill. You probably died because the fucking Voidlings decided to gang rape you. And it's just a terrible time. It's literally the worst lane that you could think of when you're playing mid. That's Malz. That's Malz in a nutshell. That's Malz in a nutshell, right? And like, you might be thinking, well, Corey, do you only play assassins? I mean, I see you're playing Annie right now. Obviously, you probably have some mages that you like mid lane. That'd be kind of stupid if you only like assassins. And you know what, guys? You're right. I do play mages as well. One of my actually favorite mages to play is Lux. You might be thinking, well, you outrange Malz, that must not be that bad of a lane. And you know what? You have a point, guys. It's not that bad. It's still fucking bad. And I mean, old Malz, I'll play that lane all day. That Malz isn't a problem for me. I'll deal with it perfectly fine. But new Malz, new Malz decided to take it. Decided to make him even more annoying than he was before. Didn't think that was possible. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him. Sorry about that. Oh, wait. Can I kill him? No. Sorry, Tip Tips. I'm just gonna back away and take that W. But yeah, new Malz, they decided, what's the one thing that we had to really, like, stop Malz? What was the one thing that you could use against Malz? Actually, the two things. What are the two things, like the two things that Malz had that you could really exploit? The first one was his range, and the second one was the fact that CC was sort of the way that you stopped him, right? Like, that's how you stopped him. You stopped him with CC, and you stopped him with your range. Then they decided, let's make a passive that basically said fuck all to his weaknesses, and let's try to play it off like he has less damage, when in reality his fucking damage is fucking stupid, but you can't CC him. and you can't poke him down. That's what they did with his passive. That's what they freaking did. They basically, shit. Okay, he's a bitch. They basically said, you know, Yasuo's passive is pretty annoying, right? It's pretty annoying to have to, you know, get that shield down and then deal with it later. That's kind of annoying, right? I don't know, where's the team and where's the vision? Like, I have no idea. I've barely warded though. I'm not gonna say anything. I can't talk. I have a ward down now though, and I did buy a pink early. That was stupid. I missed that timber. Yeah, they looked at him and they're like, what's the one thing that you can do to kind of stop him? And, you know, they decided, you know, let's take Yasuo's passive and let's make it, yeah, basically take no damage when it's up, and you can't be CC'd for like half the game at the same time, and it's just annoying. Like, if I'm Lux, if I'm playing Lux, like, I like Lux. You'd think Lux could do okay. Lux cannot do okay. Yo, people don't realize, what people won't realize is Lux in the lane, in like the early parts of the lane, like before you get like, maybe before you get last chapter especially, but I'd say probably maybe even until you get Marlon Lacan, she's honestly not that great. Like, you're not forcing shit. If you die to Lux, like, between levels like 1 to 5, that's your bad. You were trash. She runs out of mana so quickly. That's number one. She does not have like that great of mana counts, right? So she can run out of mana fairly quickly if you don't play it right. That was no bueno. But what was I saying? But yeah, Lux. So her early manas is she can run out of mana very quickly. Is essentially what I'm trying to say. But also her cooldowns are pretty high until you start to get some CDR and start to put levels into your kit. So considering she's literally ridiculously immobile, and you need that snare to stay alive, and you need that slow to kind of keep people off of you as well. Essentially, when you throw out ability, you're basically saying, jungler, please don't come and fuck me, because I have no way of fucking surviving this encounter if you happen to be on your way to ganking. So yeah, you run out of mana quickly, and you don't, and your cooldowns are kind of shitty. But you could say, well, how does this really affect the Malz? I mean, I guess if you're into Zed, that snare cooldown would kind of matter. But like, why Malz? Well, you see, kids, the reason why Malz sucks is the mana part. Now because what did I say about his passive? Oh yeah, it makes your damage fucking useless. So one thing that's great about Lux is her poking, but into Malz, because of that stupid passive, that doesn't fucking matter. You see, at least into Yas, you can auto attack him without real fear. Easied. Without real fear of anything, because, you know, you've got, you know, you have range on him, you know, and you kind of know when he can dash into you, so you can kind of play that fairly safe and fairly smart. You see, with Malz, you can't really do that because of, well, space aids and his minions, and the fact that you're probably pushed into tower every 2 seconds. So really, the only way to actually get effective poke without probably taking mad damage is by throwing out your E. You know how you do that against every champ that has less range than you do? But like I said, he has low, his mana counts are kind of garbage. So if you throw out your E and it does no damage, that fucking sucks. Because let's just assume that you're hitting every single E and you miss none of them. Almost, I'd say probably at least a third of them are still doing no damage. And that's assuming you hit all of them. So if you miss some, that's no bueno. I tried. I fucking tried. But anyways, what was I about it? What was I saying? But yeah, so you're probably going to miss some, right? Unless you're just fucking amazing at every fucking skill shot that you hit, so you're probably gonna miss some of your E's. So then even the ones that you hit, a third of them don't do damage. So basically you're doing no damage. You're doing nothing. Your poke is fucking useless. So basically, you as Lux in the lane, you know, the one thing that Lux is good at in lane, which is poke, is now fucking not useful, because you can't use that poke, because you can't do damage, and you can't CC him. So you also can't snare him. So then once you get to level 6, your combo, right, like, well, you know, my combo on Lux, right, is I snare you, I throw out my E, I then ult you, I auto, I then E, and then I auto that E. You know, most of the time I don't have to use the full thing, okay? Alright, this isn't looking good. This is not looking good. But anyway, usually I don't have to use the full thing. But with Malz it doesn't matter, because I can't do any of that, because I mean, I have to hope that his shield's down, right? I mean, generally when his shield is down, he's probably gonna stay even farther out of my range, because he can do that because it self pushes itself with his space aids, right? So then I usually have a very small window where I can actually do something. That's assuming that I also have taking out his minions to also hit the Q. That's also assuming that I have enough mana, which, as we've already addressed, is very unlikely. And that's also assuming that he's in the situation where I can kill him, which, you know, after putting everything together, you might assume is very unlikely as well. And you know what? You'd be right with that assumption. I'm so annoyed. She's fucking old pizzle. But yeah, you might be pretty smart right with that assumption. So then you might be saying, well, Corey, Lux isn't Zed. Lux doesn't need kills to get ahead. She has her snare and her E and shit. You don't really need that. And to that I say, you're right. I don't actually need kills and Lux. I really don't. I've won games having like 1 kill and just a ton of assists. I don't need kills as Lux. It's fine. That much is true. And I really don't care if I have kills on Lux. But the problem is, guys, is he's still pushing me into my turret, right? So there's really a limited amount of time that I have before that turret gets gone. Now, the only way that I can save my turret or help the rest of the lanes, which I, you know, like to do as a mid laner, I like to go around and make sure everybody is good. The only way I can do that is by basically hoping that the jungler comes. Now, this is low elo. That's a very, very scary assumption. Basically, I never assume anybody on my team is going to be helpful at all, because 9 times out of 10, none of them are. Usually, you have to do something to kind of make them useful. You have to force them into being useful. They don't want to be. You have to make them be useful. Bitch. So yeah, you have to make them become useful, which, you know, you have to make them become useful. And you know, that's difficult to do when you're forced to stay into your turret, because if you leave, the turret's gone and the team rages. But if you stay and if you stay and Malz goes, which is probably gonna happen because he literally just AFK farms, it's impossible to fucking help them. So now it becomes, well, what do I do? What do I do? The jungler didn't come. I can't really do anything. So now I have to hope that bot and top did okay, which probably did okay. Alright, cool. I'd love to see a silver ADC actually do well. I mean, she's doing okay. Well, she's actually bronze. Okay, well, that doesn't happen other than now. But yeah, I'd love to see a silver ADC do well consistently. That's fucking rare. So they're probably trash. Top lane is probably never going to use their teleport other than teleporting back to lane, which I do when I get top. You forget that you're actually supposed to use it to go around the map. So what am I? can usually do this for them. It's usually okay, but I can't leave the lane. I'm forced to fucking stay because Malz is AFK farming. He probably roamed, and they don't listen to the AFK pings. And then they blame you for not AFK pinging, even though that you AFK pinged. So now you see me as Lux into Malz. I'm getting very aggravated because the jungler probably didn't fucking come. He went nowhere. Somehow he gave 0 ganks, even though he went Lee Sin. That happens all the fucking time too, and you know, that's annoying as well. But you know, so the jungler didn't come. I couldn't leave lane because I'm into fucking Malz. I couldn't kill Malz because of everything that I kind of addressed earlier. I barely am paying attention to this game. I have no idea what's going on. I'm dead, and it becomes extremely annoying when you're laning into Malz. So now, you understand why I hate Malz. Laning in Malz is like playing a lottery pick. You either hope that he's trash, or you hope your team's good enough to help you with this fucking retarded lane. Because really, there's basically no mid laner. Honestly, I don't think it exists. Mid lane champ that can really deal with all of Malz's bullshit. And I say that extremely confidently. Now, his team might be trash and he still might lose, but Malz is still the most annoying mid lane champ. And that's who I hate, whether or not I should. Who do you guys hate? Let me know in the comment section below. It doesn't have to be league related. It can be any freaking game. Thank you for enjoying this video. I probably had my worst any game of all time. Probably because I was barely paying attention. Because I actually had something that I wanted to actually talk about. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, like, obviously comment. I want to see your comments. Subscribe to my channel. And don't be mad that I hate your champ so much. If he sees this, yes, I hate your freaking champion. But you don't have to address that. And yeah. Have a good day. Have a good day. Pure Day. God damn it, I was watching too many of Dom's fucking videos. Pure Day 13's channel is in the fucking description below, since I just fucking said his name instead of mine. God damn it. Pure Night 13 signing off. Have a good day, guys. Deuces.